We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. Two playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card standing. Next. Kyle Freeland will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
So striding in, Justin Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Mets. The second baseman, Justin.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 640.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fouled off. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Chopper to short. Story picks it up, and there's 1 away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Pitch popped up. Frazier waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That is third. The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice drive.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Tapia.
Line drive to left. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Porcello has over 160 career pitching wins to his credit. And even though the win might not be as valued as it once was as a statistic, his total definitely tells you he's put together a great career. Here it comes.
Down 1-1.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
That's
3-1 now as that misses down and in. Nolan Arenado is on deck. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Frazier, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. He went deep in the contest last night.
Michael Conforto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. And he popped him up. Story ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Trevor Story steps in now, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. In his career against Porcello, it's been a steady 5 for 9. First offering on its way. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Porcello playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-2. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
The first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right. Great transfer, good hand, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Settling in now, Garrett Hampson. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And it's fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
When a pitch is close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
2-2. Here it is. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch. Called strike at the letters. 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. The pitch. Fouled off. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Elise Sanchez is on deck. Three-two pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate, Elise Sanchez. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Batting ninth.
In now, Rick Porcello.
22. Rick Porcello.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. After it is Blackman. In there, a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Justin Turner.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. Now a check swing, but did he go around? He did, says Mike Fillmore, and it's strike one. A bouncer to the left side. Story brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Next up for New York, Jake Marisnick. He popped out in his first trip. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball 1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Here's the 1-1. Popped up. Murphy in foul ground, and the inning is over. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's 1-0 Mets. Standing in, Dom Nunez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Dom Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Still 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the base is empty here with 1 away. Up next, the Denver area native pitcher Kyle Freeland. First pitch of the at-bat. On on the season. Freeland is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. One and two, here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. As we check out the top Mets in that department, you can currently see he's third best on the ball club. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raimel Tapia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Orsello gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Hit out towards second. Turner has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Pete Alonso. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Pete Alonso.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Tapia. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Mets leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Riding in once again, Adam Frazier. He drew a walk his first time up.
The second baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Adam
Frazier, a former Pittsburgh Pirate. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Under it is Marisnik, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
1-1.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Porcello into the windup. 2-1 on its way to 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And he falls behind 0-2. With runners in scoring position this season, Blackmon carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 pitch. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Next for the Mets, J.D. Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
Into the box, Elise Sanchez.
Sanchez.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Hey. 2-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Frazier stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The pitcher, number 22, Rick Porcello.
Coming to the plate now, Rick Porcello. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Push to the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 2-0 New York. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Set and the pitch. Hampson has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Garrett Hampson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Striding in, Dom Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hot shot on the ground is short. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Now in the box, Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Jake Marisnick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Is a fastball down below the knees. The 2-0 on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another payoff pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jake McGee takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
For the Rockies, number 51, Jake McGee.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In his career, Alonso is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. 0-1, here it comes.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he will take a fastball. No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. On the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Mets lead it 3-0. David Dahl is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
David Dahl.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Raimel Tapia stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner at second, nobody out. 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone!
Wow, you don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
So here's Adam Frazier as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. No outs, nobody on. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Turner's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he fouls this one off. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
At the plate, Trevor Story, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Arenado rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Dylan Floro, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
To the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Three runs already home here. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Daniel Murphy. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Two out here and a runner at second. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Stepping in, Garrett Hampson. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a relief. You just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ready with the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes,
Two men are on with 2 men out. Lays off 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Dom Nunez would be next. He's set the payoff pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So digging in now, Dom Nunez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wade Davis will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tony Walters will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. At the plate, J.D. Davis is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Chopped to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Ali Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Ali Sanchez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's got it. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Dominic Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. And, oh, it's off the third base bag.
The center fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnik.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnik. From the stretch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Oh-1 count. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story scoops it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Justin Wilson.
Digging in now, Tony Walters. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The pitch. Wilson is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Popped him up. Alonso moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for Colorado.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready to take his hacks again, Raimel Tapia, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Two and two.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now back, second baseman, Adam.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First offering on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he lays off for ball one.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. To 1-2 now. From the stretch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes McNeil. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. One left for Colorado. Still tied 3-3. James Pazos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, James.
New inning set to get underway, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Leading off to the net, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
First pitch on its way. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2-0.
1 out, nobody on.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And a full count now. 3-2.
Count this ball. 3-2.
pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 6.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's outside.
Ready with the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Now batting, Daniel Murphy. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey. Oh, 1-1.
1-1 on its way to Murphy. Here's the strike with the breaking ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rockies strand one. Score remains tied at 3-3. Sam Hilliard will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now playing right field, number 22.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brian Shaw is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Josh Fuentes is also into the ball game, as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. All set to start the 9th in this one, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Down.
One 0 count. Here it is.
Hey. That's out. Oh, that's out.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So coming to the plate, J.D. Davis. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Shaw, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. In now, Elise Sanchez is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Story picks it up to second for 1. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. The Rockies looking to send their fans home happy. The bottom of the ninth inning is coming up. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Fuentes. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Walters. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher to just go ahead and challenge it.
3-0 to him now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
The batter, the second baseman,
standing in, Adam Frazier has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Ball 1.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. Still tied 3-3. Yoenis Cespedes is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 22 home runs and 60 runs batted in. Pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So there you go. The bench doing its job here as they get a man aboard to kick off the 10th.
Now batting, The second baseman, Justin Turner.
Billy Hamilton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 0, Billy Hamilton.
At the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now the 1-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready for another shot now, Jake Marisnick. Here's the first pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now back, the first baseman,
Digging in, number 20. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Line towards center field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Mets lead this one 4-3. Jerry Stramilia takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Jerry Stramilia.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Three-two pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. So far on the year, Story is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Dan Hilliard.
Coming to the plate now, Sam Hilliard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Dylan Betances gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Jerry Familia earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Winning pitcher is Dylan Betances. His record is now 6-3. The save to Dylan Betances. The loss goes to Brian Shaw, just his 3rd loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 46,897. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight, and as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting off in the National League East, the Mets knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-3. Miguel Rojas picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as the Marlins got the best of the Nats 3-1. The Phillies got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-1. The Cubs combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the visiting Braves 11-9. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Milwaukee Brewers racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-0. Josh Naylor launched a pair of home runs while driving in 4 along the way as San Diego beat the Dodgers 7-4. The Chicago White Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 2-1. The Tampa Bay Rays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they blew out the Jays 10-3. The Boston Red Sox got 12 hits in this one as they beat the O's in Baltimore 10-9. Hunter Pence plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping the Giants down the Tigers 17-7. The Cardinals amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 11-6. Marwin Gonzalez had a total of 3 RBIs on the day as the Twins downed the Tribe 5-2. Colby Allard won his 4th game thus far as the Rangers pulled away from the Angels 8-6. The A's hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-4. Justin Verlander grabbed his 13th win overall this year as the Astros defeated the Diamondbacks 2-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.